Hi everyone, this is another computer-related video, and this one is called Specialities of a Computer. This is the second video in the series. In this video, what I'm going to be talking about is what a computer does and basically the main functions it performs. So let's get into it. In my earlier video, I talked a little bit about what computers do and, again, the specialities of computers, but in this video I'm going to go a little bit in depth about that. So one thing computers can do are internet searches. Just like an iPhone or Samsung, a computer can use the web and you can search up various things. For instance, you can use Google Maps, which allows you to find addresses of buildings, or you can just use Google, which allows you to find practically any information. Some examples being information about space, the latest news, or videos on how to build a robot. This information is put on the web by people around the world. Another thing computers allow you to do is they allow you to access accounts. Now that many things are electronic, companies and associations have made accounts and databases accessible. Now you might ask, what exactly is an account? An account is basically something that you log into, you create a password and you create a username, and once you enter that in, then it will open up your file, it'll open up whatever you have done. For instance, companies have made accounts so that instead of going to a telephone office to pay your telephone bills, you can log in through your account and pay your telephone bills online. You can also store information electronically through your accounts and make it accessible anywhere you go by putting it in a Google document, which keeps them safe. Furthermore, accounts like Google accounts allow you to log in again by using a password, which keeps your work safe. And then, using the Google accounts, you are able to find material that you have been working on or create new material. Google accounts also allows you to store files and documents of your own content, and you are welcome to edit or share the content with other people. Also, another example of accounts on computers is signing into the computer itself. This process makes sure that everything in the account is what you have done with it, whether it is the backdrop you chose or the files you have stored. Another thing computers allow you to access are businesses. Some businesses are entirely situated online and are accessible through computers. For instance, the rising international company Amazon is electronically centered, and you are able to order items through their website, Amazon.com, which you can just search up through an internet search. And the items that you order will arrive directly at your door. This online-oriented business is beneficial because it does not require consumers to take the trouble of going to the store. It also avoids the process of finding a building and constructing a store, which takes up money, and it gives the consumers more options because there is no storage or space problem that the business or store owners have to deal with. And we see a lot more businesses rising and trying to find a way to be completely online and electronically oriented. Another thing computers allow you to access are applications. Now you might be thinking, iPhones and Samsung phones also allow you to access apps, which allow you to play games and FaceTime and also take photos or videos. But computers usually have a more developed and more sophisticated apps and better quality games and graphics. So one type of app that is used on the computer are games. Computers have applications like Xbox and Minecraft, which you can play by yourself or you can connect to people all around the world and play against them. And again, these games tend to have better graphics. And again, they allow you to communicate with a lot more people. Another application computers have is Skype. Also, like a phone, a computer allows you to, again, FaceTime people from all around the earth because of the application Skype. And just another example of what an application computers have are photos and videos. Just like a phone, computers have the ability to take pictures and videos using the camera that is located at the top of the screen. Additional to like the businesses, the accounts, the applications, the internet searches, in addition to all of that, computers have something special called programs. So all the other things you can access through a phone, but computers have programs such as PowerPoint and Microsoft Word, which are only accessible through computers. They basically allow you to create documents to put content into, and also allow you to save these documents into a file on your computer so that you may come back to it later. And this continues to make the world a paperless world. Now you might think, where have I heard this before? Well, a little bit earlier I talked about how Google Accounts and a Google document allows you to save work and put your content into it. But programs such as PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, and Excel, which are found on the computer, are more sophisticated and have many more options which can bring your content and work to another level. Finally, the biggest thing that makes a computer and the main function and speciality of a computer is the ability to create software. So computers have the main role of creating software. Software is basically a code that someone types out which tells something, such as a robot or a machine, to complete a task. The computer plays a big role in this because the code is typed onto the computer and then transferred onto the machine. Right now, the world of software and software engineering is blowing up. Some implementations of software are being used in a Roomba, which is a vacuum that is able to vacuum by itself, using the code that was put in from the computer, and this code tells the Roomba, the vacuum, what to do. Another example of the software being used is Siri, a form of artificial intelligence which is found on an iPhone. Someone created a code on a computer for what Siri should say when she is asked a certain question, and then the code was transferred to the iPhone. The usage of software are even as small as how a microwave knows how to do what it does, or how a remote knows what function it needs to carry out when a certain button is pressed. Everything was coded for. The creation of software is the most colossal part of a computer's ability and specialities, and has revolutionized the way our world works. And it will continue to revolutionize the way our world will work in the future. And you cannot create sophisticated software on a phone or mobile device. A computer is the best way to do it and is, again, the biggest part of and functionality of a computer. That is it for this video, and I hope you learned a lot about the specialities of a computer, the main one being the software. These are a couple of citations where I got my pictures from. And here are a couple more citations for my pictures. And these are the final citations I have for my pictures. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And also be sure to leave a comment of what other videos you want, and if you want to continue going deeper into this or branch out into something completely different. Thank you. Bye.